The federal government is appealing a high court ruling that it must repatriate 4 Canadian men imprisoned in Syria. Last month, a Canadian federal judge ruled the government's decision to bring back Canadian women and children, but not the men, is unconstitutional. CTV's Judy Trinh is in Ottawa bringing us more details on this story. Judy.
Akshay, this federal court appeal was just filed this morning. Government lawyers are saying that they intend to fight the decision by Justice Henry Brown that order to repatriate 4 Canadian men who have been detained in prisons in northeast Syria since 2019. So more than 4 years. They do not know if these men are still alive. The government lawyers had argued that Canada did not have a duty or an obligation to repatriate these men because they were operating in an area in which Canada had no consular assistance, no consular presence. Canada had closed its embassy in Syria in 2012 after the outbreak of civil war. However, this decision counters what Justice Brown ruled. He said an earlier decision to repatriate 23 Canadian women and their children, those terms must also apply to the Canadian men. I should point out to you, Akshay, that during these federal court hearings, no evidence of terrorist activity was presented at all. It was basically an argument by government lawyers based on that argument that it was unsafe for embassy officials, for consular staff to enter the region, as well as the fact that they had no legal obligation because they had no consular presence. Akshay.
So let's talk about the women and children in this case. So what do we know about them?
All right, so there are 2 groups of women and children at play here. Let me begin with the first one. I spoke to the lawyer Lawrence Greenspan, who represents the majority of these cases. What he said that for 23 women and children, this appeal of the men's cases will not affect their repatriation. Okay. And a deal was already struck with Global Affairs to bring them back, and that process is proceeding. However, there is another group, a group of 4 non-Canadian women who are mothers to 10 Canadian children. The fathers are missing. They may have died during the Civil War, so we don't know where their fathers are. However, Canada has asked those 4 foreign women to relinquish their children so that Global Affairs can bring their children back to Canada, but not the men. Lawyers say that this contravenes Canada's commitment to the UN Convention on Children, and it is a separation of families, and this is something that should not be done because it's not in the interests of the children. Akshay.
All right, we leave it at that for a moment. CTV's Judy Trinh with this breaking story from Ottawa. Appreciate that update, Judy. Thank you.